Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here inside the MU Activity Center as the Crusaders, number 22 ranked Madonna University Crusaders, get set to face off against number 13 ranked Lourdes University. Lower, once again, Aaron Johnson here with you for tonight's game between two of the top teams in the WAC. Going to be a great one, no doubt about it here tonight. And fortunately enough, I was able to catch up with a couple of the Crusaders before tonight's game. I talked to head coach Noel Emenhiser and starting forward Josh Reynolds. So let's send it to that interview now from earlier today. Aaron Johnson here of the Madonna Athletics Network, joined by the head coach of the number 22 ranked Madonna University Crusaders, Mr. Noel Emenhiser, and wing Josh Reynolds. And a big game tonight for the Crusaders as they take on the number 13 ranked Lourdes University in a big WAC conference matchup. And Josh, I'm going to start with you. You've scored 20 or more points in your last 4 games. You're 5th in the WAC in points per game, averaging just under 19 points per game. As defenses have kind of zoned in on Dwight Burton, they're trapping him, they're doubling him. Things have seemingly opened up for you. What's happened that's allowed your game to take it to that next level?
Just being confident in what we want to do offensively, and then coach puts a big responsibility on me defensively. So if I could get my defense going, then my offense comes along pretty well.
And Coach, Lourdes, they're the number 2 ranked defense in the WAC, averaging just 64 points allowed per game. But you guys are the number 1 ranked offense in the WAC, averaging 78 points per game. Kind of a clash of the two opposites tonight. How does that fare for you guys?
Yeah, there's no doubt that they present some challenges because of their length, athleticism, and their scheme. They defend really well, they defend really hard, and they've got good individual players at all those positions. And we don't necessarily concern ourselves with those trends and numbers and things like that. We don't concern ourselves with being a high-scoring team or them being a defense that holds teams. We understand what challenges and opportunities await us tonight. I think we've got a good game plan for how we're going to attack from both ends. We know that our defense generates offense, so that's always where we want to start, is if we can get stops, deflection, steals, then we have an opportunity to play in transition and not run set plays every time down.
Earlier in the season, you guys dropped 3 games to Rochester, Siena Heights, and Indiana Tech. But since you've rattled off 9 straight wins, obviously the play has picked up. But what's changed to allow that hot play to happen?
So those 3 losses for us, it was kind of like a reality check. We had just won a few games after starting the season off with 2 tough losses. But those 3 losses really checked us, and we just had to look back and see what we actually had to do. We knew we were talented. We knew we had pieces, but we just had to put it together. And then we also weren't really – we were just playing basketball. We weren't playing to have fun or whatever. So just doing that and picking that up helped us a lot with this 9 games.
So you guys beat Lourdes earlier in the season on the road, 72-68, but that was all the way back in November. Obviously, things have changed. The teams, both you and them, are different. What has to happen for tonight to be a repeat of earlier in the season?
Well, we have to do the same things that we ask of our guys every night. Give great effort on every single possession, every single play. We got to play great defense, communicate, get through screens, let each other know what we're seeing and how we need to defend certain actions. We got to make things as tough as possible for them so that they can't get any kind of level of comfort on their offensive end. We got to play with pace. We want to be able to get the ball, over half court and into our offense. And we've got to continue to attack, but move the ball smartly to the open man. It's a team that's going to crowd the paint. They're going to make things difficult inside. So if we'll make the extra pass, kind of expand and collapse the defense, I think we'll get great shots. And then, it's going to come down to, in a tight game like this, the extra effort plays. A loose ball here, a rebound there, somebody that's willing to put their body on the floor and give up a little bit of skin to get things done tonight.
Lourdes is the only team ahead of you in the WAC conference standings. They're 8-2 in WAC play. You guys are 8-3. A win tonight puts you in front of them and would put you in the first place in the WAC. Does that add any pressure to this game tonight?
The way that we approach each and every WAC game is they all count the same. A win against a team that's in the lower division or lower part of the conference counts the same as a win against the top. But obviously, if there's somebody ahead of you, you need for them to lose, and who better to take care of that job than ourselves? So, yeah, it's an important game. Every single game of these last 9 is going to matter. It's going to mean something in the conference race. This is a big one because it's 2 good teams, but it's no different than any of the other ones that we'll face tonight or this weekend.
Obviously, you guys come out energized every game, and you play the game at the same way each and every game. But tonight, again, as I talked to Coach, it's a bit of a different game in the sense you guys have a chance to go number one in the WAC with the win. Does that add anything, any extra juice to you guys, before the game as you prepare to go out there?
Like Coach said, each game we play, we say that every game matters the same. So, of course, them being above us, we want to go after them and get one. But we just want to play hard each and every night, and I think we'll be fine.
All right, well, guys, thank you so much. The Crusaders take on Lourdes in just a few moments. We'll be here shortly on Madonna Athletics Network.